Club and Resort.
Hey, welcome back. We had an interesting day today. Temperatures much cooler than average, both in the lower end and the upper end as well. We only made it to 41, where our average high is 48, and the records are 20 degrees better than that, and those will stay in the books for another year. So as we take stock of our month in terms of rainfall, we saw 2.57, so rounded up to 3, where typically we would see 4.5. So we made some great strides right at the end in making up at least a good chunk of that difference. So just looking ahead, we are expecting clear skies and cold temperatures during the overnight. Tomorrow morning, right before dawn, we're going to move in just a couple of clouds. That'll be with us through the morning. Meteorological winter also begins tomorrow with the start of the new month. We do have that chance of snow on Wednesday late in the day. We're going to talk more on that too. Not everyone is expected to see snow in the Northeast. There are going to be exceptions. And we have bitter cold air that's going to be in place all week, not only right up until midweek till we get that chance of snow, but once that passes, that Clipper system, we're looking at some really cold air that'll move in for this time next week. So in Providence right now, we do have mostly clear skies. We have temperatures that are running in the lower 30s, even the upper 20s in areas north and west of the city. We do have winds that are pretty light out there, and where we're registering greater than 3-mile-per-hour winds, we're also registering a wind chill. So we do feel cooler in just about every community, with the exception of downtown, where the 31 we have is the 31 it feels like. So we do have high pressure in charge, and it is going to bring in air from the northwest, and that northwesterly wind is going to help to dry things out too. Our dew points have dropped off significantly. We're running in the teens right now. So our future cast showing temperatures dropping as we go to the overnight. We'll start tomorrow in the 20s. Keep in mind, with the wind chills, it's going to be feeling about 5 degrees colder to start. There's your early morning clouds. Did you see it? And then it left. And once we get into the noon time frame, we should see sun that should take us through the remainder of the day. Monday morning, once again, going to start cold. Temperatures in the 20s with wind chills 5 degrees colder, and high temperatures struggling in the 30s. We're going to be running about 10 degrees colder than average in both the highs and the lows for the first half of the upcoming week. Now, once we get into Wednesday, that's when we're expected to see the development of that Clipper system. And keep in mind, this cold air is going to be with us for an extended stretch. So we are looking at quite the cold snap, with lows that will be dropping into the 20s, if not the teens, by the time we get to a week from now. So we do have the cold air that will already be in place. So it's just a given that when we bring precipitation, some of us are going to see it as snow. And yes, there is the chance. This is just one of our many models. It's showing that we do have the potential of seeing some light accumulations, but locally we're also expected to mix in with a lot of rain for a good portion of our corner of southern New England. So I wouldn't count on this as the first snow for the season. But the other side of that coin is, please stay tuned, because things can change on a dime. As we know, it's New England. It's what we do. For tonight, clear and cold. Lows will be dropping into the 20s. For tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures that will recover into the 30s. And we're looking at wind chills to make it feel like the 20s for at least the first half of the day. Here's our extended forecast. So the middle of the week, it could get a little mucky. We're looking at the potential of mixed precipitation. If we're going to see straight on snow, it will be for Wednesday.